Okay, and welcome back to another episode of Medieval Engineers. It's been a while. Hope I've got all my settings correct. Obviously I'm on the title screen here, but I'm just making sure my stream is going and everything. I did get a comment on the last stream, which is a little unusual. Keep in mind I'm using these streams not really as streams, but rather as basically videos. But I got a comment, when is the next stream going to be? And, I hate to tell you this, but I don't plan it out very often, or very well. I don't sort of plan ahead that much. But today, I figured I'd just get a stream, and I've been very busy in real life. But let me show you where we are, because I did some work off camera, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember exactly what I showed you last time, so I'll just show you the whole thing. First of all, look at that. That is coming along nicely, huh? Looks good. I love those, matriculations along here. Unfortunately, I can't put them here because of the drawbridge, but I think it'll turn out fine. I still need to perfect this ramp, but let me show you what we've been working on. I haven't done much in this area here. I do need to work on that quite a lot, nor have I finished this off here, but obviously the warehouse has been done. I don't remember if those banners were up, but I do have quite a bit of resources in here, including a decent amount of timber finally. I've got full wood stocks as well. I've got stone. All of those are full. There's a little glitch on some of these, like if I did this, or well, I don't know if I can fix it without emptying my inventory, but here, I'll show you. So this one doesn't have the number displaying correctly, so I'm just, you can easily fix it by taking some out and putting them back in. It's just annoying. I guess if you play long enough, it kind of eventually won't be an issue, because it's a loading issue. It's not a actual flaw with the game. So I'm only 3 crates short of having a complete amount there, but I'm going to go ahead and grab those 2 worth of inventory there because I need them. Close the old garage door there. Okay, and then let me show you this. So this had been a little pillar that came out here and just ended, but then I realized there's only one layer of wall, like literally one stone between the outside and the inside. So I figured I'd at least make a second back layer and shore up this area to make it a little bit more secure. Let me show you what I mean. So if somebody's attacking the castle from, down there, if they were to penetrate the wall here, previously they would have been they could walk right in. Now I'm adding kind of a back layer, so at least they'd have to do a little bit more damage to the wall before they could stroll in. And I have yet to complete these, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to need a little bit more than just what I've got here to make this area look nice, but I wanted to at least put the framework down so I could get it started. I'll probably go ahead and put a couple of these, not exactly sure where, but probably up there. I'm not sure if I can. But anyway, I'll have to keep working on that. And we'll come back to that. This is my favorite tower so far, and it's the one that I was freaking out about with the round matriculations at the top. I think I was probably a little paranoid, but you just don't want things to collapse when you work this hard on something. I moved my money storage down here. As you can see, I have a decent amount. Roughly 160 nobles. Let's see. Yeah. Let me grab this cabbage. I added a bunch more of these out here just to kind of have to use when I need them in a quickly accessible manner. I just got so many logs. The server that I'm on changed its capacity. We used to have 10 times inventory, which was 140. Now it's down to 56, which is, I think, 4 times inventory. So, before they did that, I made sure I went out and got a whole bunch of lumber, because I knew it'd be a little more efficient to do it before they made the change. I am working on this area here. I have a very solid plan for this area here. Obviously, these towers are going to need some work. This house is going to come down at some point. These walls are pretty much done. I don't think I've done anything to change them since, you know, you saw it on an episode. Same along here. I added matriculations a little bit. In fact, I could add some more simply by doing this. And those will eventually come all the way down and end here. But I kind of have other more important things to worry about on this episode. Let me just do it. I gotta do a sound check. But I kind of have a... Okay, so good. My sound sounds really good. Alright. So I gotta decide where I want to spend my resources today. My energy, that is. Because with the change in the inventory capacity limit, it's going to be a lot more grueling to get large sections of stonework completed. I'm going to have to make multiple trips to the warehouse, and I'm just going to have to keep at it. And I think the answer is I want to work on the keep, which is this area here. This is going to be the keep, at least for now. Or part of the keep. That might be like the inner keep, and this might be the outer keep. And we might have some things going along here too, but for now, I'd like to at least get something started here. So I know it's not going to be the most intricate part of the castle, but let's continue building this up. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm setting a bunch of these into place, and these are the cubes. Ooh, we're burning through those sticks really fast. We're going to be out here. Yeah, we actually used the perfect number there. So I need 10 more sticks to finish that one. So let me go ahead and get those. I think I may have left some in this workbench. Few. Go ahead and eat that cabbage. I'm gonna go upstairs and grab another thing of, can I use these? Well, I'll save those. Okay, that's pretty much full inventory. Nice. So, one thing to keep in mind is that this wall is going to be different than the other wall. And the reason is because this wall is merely the wall to a courtyard, to an outer bailey, whereas this wall is part of the actual keep. And there may be a courtyard in the middle, but it's not going to be a bailey, it's just going to be an opening. And I might even change my mind about that, so we'll have to see. But I think there will, but right now I'm using a little trick, a little structural integrity trick. What I'm doing is I'm doing a 3 by whatever, you know, 3 width, 3 height, and whatever length this is. And we are simply putting up a solid stone foundation. I guess I can do it as stairs here. Okay, so what we're basically doing, and this might be the top of the wall anyway, but oh, is that a window? Let me see if this is going to work with matriculations. I don't know if I want to do matriculations along here or what, but what I might do is I might do a superficial layer of them. Can I do one here? I don't even know if I can do one there. Well, let me put it here for the, just to create the idea of what I might be doing. And then if I did this, I'm gonna run out of materials pretty quickly here, but because these are very expensive blocks. But that's okay, that's why we stockpile a bunch of extra materials. So honestly, the idea here is I can get a taller keep. I can get a taller experience simply by adding solid blocks to the foundation of what will be a taller room later. So, and I'm out of sandstone already. So I'll walk back and get some more. That inventory change really, excuse me, threw off my my game a little bit. On the other hand, though, it'll be all the more impressive once we finish our keep. Okay, that's full. Probably need sticks at some point. I do like to always close this garage because if I do get booted or leave the server without remembering to close it, then I know I'll always have protection. There's a lot of valuables in there. Speaking of valuables, just make sure I close that door to that tower over here. This is a very temporary storage place for my money. I'm going to move it to the keep at some point, once the keep is constructed, and I know it's not going to collapse. The reason it's in that tower is A, that's a secure location, and B, I know that that tower is not going to collapse, which tends to destroy things. And so because of all of that, I am keeping it there temporarily, and then eventually I will probably move it to the keep once I know that that's safe and not going to collapse. Okay. So on tests, and I do plan to release a video of this because I do have a video of this, I just haven't released it. I've gotten, yeah, need more sticks now. I've gotten my, I've gotten things, stoneworks as tall as 16 blocks, 16 of those cubes high. And actually what I had to do was I did 8 cubes, and then I did 8 walls on top of the cubes. So I know that there's some sort of theoretical limitation around that height. But we're not going to do anything close to the limitation because that is far too risky. And I don't want to sacrifice all of the work that we've done just to try to max out the height. So what I'm thinking is maybe like 3 solid blocks and then maybe 2 levels of stone non-solid blocks, followed by 1 level of wood blocks. Or something, maybe just 1 level of stone with 1 level of wood. So the idea, just kind of conceptualize this, is along here. See, down below we might have some sort of structure, but along here, you know, we would have actually, you know what, I have an idea. Let me do this. Okay, so I think if I started here, this is just an idea. I'm just experimenting. This might not be permanent, but let me try this. Ooh, that actually might be interesting. Okay, so what I've got here, I've got these pillars. I love doing this kind of archwork is what I'm working on here. The reason being is because it looks beautiful. And it creates contrast, and contrast is very important when you build. Okay, so let's try let's see if I can find it. Where is that guy? Did I move my thing? Looks like I might have moved it out. That's okay. I can't remember if it's called ceiling. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So I want these guys. Now these guys should work great here. If I can get it, if I can maneuver into place. It's a little tricky. I don't know why it's not going up. There we go. Oh. Alright, maybe I need some scaffolding. I think if I get one of them, the rest will fall into place. I guess I'll just do this. Why can't I place this? I don't know why I can't place this. Maybe it's because the pillars are blocking, I guess? Okay. Well, that works for now. And then we'll go back to number 6. And if I, like I said, if I can get one of them up, there we go. Should be good on the others. Now again, this is secure. I feel pretty secure about this particular, even though it's kind of high off the ground, it's on solid blocks. So I feel like it's pretty structurally secure. And obviously you just follow your pillars here. Now, you should know that I'm thinking I'm going to put one wooden structure on top of this. And so I suppose the smart thing to do would be to put that up there now to make sure we don't get a collapse. Although I do want to check and see how it looks before I proceed. So I know it's a little bit of a counterintuitive build order, but I think that's what I want to do. So in order to do that, the best way to go about that, I need planks and timbers to do stairs like that. How am I doing on... Doing okay. I guess I'll put a few more of these to get a idea of what this is going to look like. Nice thing about these matriculations, they do take a little while to build, and I always worry about their structural integrity, although I haven't had an issue with them yet. Actually, I haven't had any collapse yet. Well, I had one. It was because I was using these diagonal pieces. Apparently they don't support weight. I think that might have been off camera, but I'll show you what I mean, actually, because I don't think you guys saw that. When I was working on this area of the build over here, I had these diagonal pieces in. And I had, yeah, they were like right here. In fact, this is one right there. You see it, diagonal slope? Anyway, I tried to put something on top of it and the whole thing collapsed. So I got rid of like 2 of them. Like here, I think there was one. And I guess there's one left there, and all it has is this battlement, so I'm not that worried about it. But it collapsed. So I decided that I need to be really careful about using those diagonal slopes as load-bearing walls. I'm not sure if that's a design flaw or feature, but anyway, let's check out how this looks. Okay. Could use these sticks anyway. I keep forgetting that these turn into sticks. Okay. So, I think that's gonna look fine. I guess if I had one minor criticism, the open arches from this side look a little exposed. Let me just try to capture this here. Actually, you know what? Let me try one other idea. Because I do have a concern about this. I'm not going to take that down most of this. I'm just going to try one thing. And you might be able to predict this a little bit, but we're going to try this one. Actually, not that one. This just this one. I want to see if that looks more solid and secure. And then if it does, I might put some arches in here. Let's take a look. Because I think the openness of that open arch style, though I love it, might not be appropriate for that particular location. That disguises it from this angle pretty well. I could do like one open. I think that would actually work really well. So I'm going to do 3 total, and 2 of them are going to be closed. 1 of them is going to be open on this side. And then when we look at it from here, they'll all be open, if that makes sense. I guess that means I'm going to stick with these matriculations. Maybe I should just finish those out just to be, you know, to have it. Could at least put them on. At this point, way over here, they're almost more for decoration than they are for actual defense. Still gotta decide how I'm gonna work with this area here. I guess I could put a staircase going up there, but we'll have to get back to that. Anyway, I'll finish those in a minute. I'm running quickly out of sandstone yet again, but let's do this. Okay, and then then this one. And closed on this side. I don't know how I'm gonna finish it. I guess I should put... I don't know. I don't even know what this room is going to be with the arches. I guess it makes sense to make this sort of a chapel or something, or it could just be living quarters, I guess, but it's so open. It's kind of fancy for just a living quarter. Actually, I almost wonder if I'd be better off doing number 3 along here. I think I would. So that means I need to get rid of this column. Okay, we're running out of sandstone. We are out of sandstone. Let me take a look and see how that looks while I resupply. This resupplying is something I'm not used to, and it's getting old. But let's take a look. Okay, so the walls look nice, and that's going to be like a lower section of the keep, kind of a rampart along the side of the keep. These towers, by the way, will probably go up 2 more and be just about the same height as that one. Arguably, I should be working on them. Yeah, I think that's going to work just fine. We're going to be out of sticks as well, I think. I should really get that gold. Let me go process this gold. Let's see, I've got 4. I've been intermittently storing and processing gold. By the way, I'm running a little low on my claim blocks here. 3 days, 5 hours. Pretty low for me. I will probably get that refreshed soon. Okay, I'll just store it. That's fine. It opens up more inventory slots for me to use sandstone with. Alright. Probably need to go ahead and grab some logs, make them into sticks. Let me see how much of this I can get in here, though. It's pretty good. Maybe just a couple more. Okay, and then let's do the rest in logs, which will turn into sticks. And I'll use these ones from out here. Probably play for about another half hour or so. Maybe longer if I'm feeling it. Okay, those are going to work on my inventory in the background. And let's hammer away. Kind of like this, how the staircase worked out. I'm going to have to keep working on this area. This is going to be tricky. I don't know. I have to think about that. I guess if I wanted to, I could, no. I was gonna say I could extend this, but I really can't. Let me, do what I did over there. Try to avoid a collapse here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I guess this could be like an outdoor banquet area or something. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do over here. Maybe I should just continue it. Except for I like the symmetry with that opening in the middle. I guess let's put these in. I wonder if there are builders out there who intentionally don't finish things on their build to save on resources. Like they just do it superficially to cause it to be complete, but then they don't finish it. Okay, so should we try our wooden structure on top of there? And let me pull something up here. I'm pulling up a screenshot from Kingdom Come Deliverance. Of the style that I'm trying to emulate. This is a great, great game. I'll just do this one here. So as you can see, oops, okay, as you can see, what they've done is they've put like stone and then wood on top with towers. Now we're not going to quite be the same as this style, but I do like a lot of it. The main difference is the towers, probably. These are square towers in Czechia, so they're sort of that, it's a particular style that's a little different from what we're going for here in a sandstone castle area. Let me show you another example. If I do Tomberg, well, I mean, this is, again, so what I'm going for is stone with wood on top, except for I'm going to do a different style of wood, I think. I'm trying to find a better picture here. Okay, so this is a little small, but, well, let me just try and find a better one. And by the way, this was pretty realistic to have that, you know, to have stone on the ground and then wood on top. Obviously, that makes sense from a physics perspective. The wood would be, I think that's called jettying when they move it out from the base of the stone. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do much of that, per se. But you can see what we're doing with the machicolations replacing these battlements. The keep going up slightly higher, windows at the top, and then wood. Okay, so that gives me an idea of some ideas. Okay, so we're back. So obviously one major difference is that this is so open. But I think what I'll do, actually have an idea here. I'm going to close this off like so. Okay. And I'm going to put some doorways, actually maybe a wall and a doorway. None of these doors or walls or, you know, entryways have actual doors. Okay. But the reason I'm doing that is to create an end to this thing over here. That actually looks interesting and not quite what I'm going for. I guess I have to put one of these here if I want to keep it open to the keep, which I probably do. You know, keep in mind this is a sandstone, so it's like a desert. Okay, that looks better. Looks kind of cool. And then what I figured I might do is just do kind of a boring like a one-story here. Actually, let me put more windows in. So I'll keep these walled, and I'll put a window here. Do I want a window on this side? I think I do. Gotta decide about stairs. I guess I could do a spiral staircase in the corner. That'd be kind of fun. Don't usually do that on non-tower areas. It's an idea at least, so I'll put it in. I guess I have to put some support there. Makes sense. I guess there's a question, do I want to maybe bring this out one at this point and do something like this? I think I do. So let's put the window there instead, and then we'll get rid of these. Running okay on resources, just okay. And then that should be fine for there. I guess I'll have to put, I don't know if I need a cube there, but I probably need some pillars. So I'll put some pillars. I guess we'll see. I probably don't need those two on the edge here where the wall is. Okay, let's replace the wall. So what we're essentially doing is we're building a relatively generic stone room next to our archway area there. And we are abutting the matriculations, so somebody could get back here, but they probably wouldn't. And it doesn't change the aesthetic, I don't really think. So I'm going to take a look at how it looks in just a second. But I think it's going to look great. Because now the keep is actually right up on the outside there, and I love the differential. I really do. Alright, let's put these in, and let's see if I can get that extra staircase. Yes, excellent. So what I'm basically doing here is I'm converting the edge of this room into a small tower to elevate the player to the next level up the cliff there. And I guess I better put some walls in, huh? Let's see, I guess I'm having trouble getting the walls placed. There we go. Can I get one there? Yes, okay. Now, the structural integrity of this corner should be enhanced by the fact that we're connecting right into the cliff. So I'm not as worried about that. I think I might put a floor there. And the final staircase... Or maybe I should just do it here. It'd be structurally sound. More structurally sound if I did it there. Okay, so what I need to do... And I guess I don't need that pillar. I could put a wall here. Or I could even do something like this and... create the illusion of space there. And I could put a wall there. I think that's good. And then I could put a pillar. Oops. This may not be necessary. Is that even on the right square? I think it is. Okay, that hurt. Okay, let's see if that is enough to support our staircase. Because I want to go up one more. This is where the building gets pretty fun, right? I'm using these number 7s. This is the sharp spiral staircase. I have for the life of me, I cannot tell the difference between this guy which is also number 3 here. And this guy. Let me see if I put this in, if anybody will even notice. See, I cannot tell the difference. Is it because this is round and that goes out to the square? I don't even, I think that's kind of like an automatic thing. Anyway, I guess I need a wall here. And a window, let's put there. And let's put a couple walls on this side as well. We may not have the resources to complete this right just yet. Okay. I'm surprised it'll let me place all of it, actually. Oh, I'm not that surprised. Okay. Get one more there, and then if I do like a... I kind of want to treat this like a tower, so I want this to be a very clear edge to it. And this pillar is completely unnecessary. Tell you what though, I do feel like I should support that by building this. So I need 8 metal parts and 8 planks. It is getting a little darker, which is unfortunate because it's going to be tougher for y'all to see what we're doing. Let me just get my YouTube pulled up here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. So I just want to make sure my YouTube ends up being sufficiently bright. There's those, and then I needed 8 planks, right? Okay, there we go. I guess I'll start making more sticks. That'll help anticipate. Okay, let's take a look how this looks. Okay, once that turns into like a tower, I think it's gonna be pretty good. I think I like it a lot. I am still not 100% on this. We'll have to see about that. Should I make this into a 2x2 instead of a 3x2? I think maybe I should. And actually, if this is going to be a 2x2, then this needs to actually be a 7 instead of a rounded one, because I want it to go all the way to the corner there. Okay. And let's okay, we did finish that, and that should be fine. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. I guess what I should probably do, a window here. This might be a little tricky at this point, actually, because I'm gonna want this there. And I'm gonna want these along the side here, like this. And I guess what I should do is I should put that column back here. Okay, that's gonna support that one, and then I'll need this one here to support this one. I think that's gonna make sense, and I think that's gonna be sustainable. So let's do that. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do for a roof along here, but I think I might even put like little tile roof going along there. I didn't even mean for that to be a arrow slit one, but I think that'll look nice, so let's keep it. Okay, and then I just need a couple more of these. Hopefully these will be easy. Okay. There we go. And then what we'll simply do is, I might put some battlements or something up here, but I guess for now I do want those to go around. And then there'll be I guess a door here, right? And that's going to lead to a walkway up to that level, you know? So that works out pretty well. I guess I'll probably want to put a wall along there maybe. And definitely here for sure. Just trying to think if I want a window. No, the sun really doesn't come in from that direction, and yeah, so this is just going to be a roof, you know, like a little flat walkway roof, you know. If anything, there'll be tiles along this one, but we'll see even on that. I'm undecided on that. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with how that's coming along. And then, you know, there will be a wooden structure on top of this. And that is it. That's all I can really risk. I'm trying to think if I should start building these towers. I guess one way or the other, this is going to go here. And the question is, do I go up? I think the question is, I probably need to go up one more after that. But let's build that in so that I don't have to screw around with reaching it later. Almost out of sandstone here. 12 out of 12 there. We're not going to have enough for this one. Getting a player connected there. So whenever somebody connects to the server, it lags. And let's see if I can get this matriculation in here. I tried earlier and I didn't get it, but maybe it's because I wasn't doing it right. Okay. Oh, there we go. I think that's going to be just fine. Okay. So, I guess let's keep working our way around. Ooh, we're running out of health there. Okay, that should be good. I suppose let me grab some of these planks too, because we are starting to use more and more of them. Okay, and let's just fill up on sandstone. I might do a live stream of a different game later. I was thinking of Stronghold 2. I started a series on that, and I just kind of left it middle, you know. I just didn't really follow up, and it's because I had a sound issue and I had to delete an episode, and it's unbelievably frustrating when that happens as a streamer or as a YouTuber. And so I just kind of lost my enthusiasm for a minute. And if you do that, then you tend to move on to another game, and yeah, it's not a good situation. So, okay, so yeah, that looks pretty good. I guess, is that tall enough, or do I need to? I think I really probably should go one more on the towers. Not sure if I'm going to need timber here. Keep in mind the tower, this is the equivalent of a cube, these guys. These are number 8 here. It's this thick one. And so it has a similar structural support characteristics, and then these are the equivalent of these thinner walls and archy things. So we could probably pretty easily go up. Is this going to be a... I don't know what I'm going to do here, honestly. I might just put a battlement. You know, I guess what I should do is I should put a door. Can I put a door? Is that going to even work? Not even a door per se. No, that is absolutely not going to work. I'm going to leave this open for now, and I will think of something. Can I just do this? That's kind of funny. Actually, let's get rid of this one. There. Now I've got a little area there. That's kind of nice. It's a little tack on, a little add-on. See how that looks from down below. It looks kind of cute there. I like that. Boy, I really feel like maybe I should put a couple more cubes in here. Be nice if this connected better. Hate to use all these resources on these cubes that nobody can see most of, but I just kind of want it to seamlessly connect to this courtyard here. What's going to be probably some sort of stables or something, maybe along there. Wooden stables, maybe? Could be fun. Well, I really need to think now. I guess what I should do is maybe finish the floors on that staircase tower over there. Seeing as how I have planks in my inventory. Oh, can't go there. I'm gonna have to figure out a way up there. I probably need a stairs here. Which means I probably need a cube there. And probably a... Well, see, here's the thing. I haven't really planned this gatehouse out very well. I'm kind of keeping my options open for murder holes in that gatehouse too, but I haven't really planned it out too well yet, so I'll have to see. Okay, so if I go to number 4, put a couple of these in, I should be able to do this one as well. Excellent. Trying to decide how I want to do this. I mean, I could go up one more and make it an actual tower. But I think I kind of want it to be kind of this, like, poor man's tower. Oops. Like, not really a battle tower, but kind of just more of a decorative thing. So the best way to do that is just simply put a few of these on. I could put a hatch in there as well. Probably don't want to do that one. Could do that one. That's probably too extreme. Could do something like that and see if that... It seems to not interfere. Okay, let's do that. And we don't have enough planks. I just had a thought. This staircase I could move this one. That would create an opening. Except for the opening would need to be there, wouldn't it? want to do that though. Yeah, I hate to do that, but okay, I have a thought. Now that these are secure in place, it's not a huge deal, but I'm getting rid of these. I mean, all the structural support of this tower is pretty much locked in. What I'm thinking of is, what if we did this? Do need some more metal parts there, but if I did that and offset everything, okay, and so we're running low on planks, but that's okay. And then if we simply did number 7 there and there, I'd have to move that doorway up there, but that's okay, because this would take us up, and I just do the doorway on this side. I can even do a number 4 here, and a number 9 battlement there. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, so what I've basically done is I've changed this tower around so that there's an access point here, and that gives me the resources for that. And that as well. Excellent, excellent, okay. And then I can do this one. I'm gonna need a wall there now, probably. And this one. And I might be out of planks for that, yes, but the idea is there, okay. And then I just connect it there. Okay, so what I've basically done is I've added this other doorway that this tower now accesses, which comes out up on what's gonna be the roof here. And then I can put a ladder up there to get up to that wooden building there. And then we have roof access here too, which is always nice. So that is a better use of our stair tower for sure. Let's, I do feel like I should probably do that. At the very least, this one. And this one. And maybe even... yeah, I think so. I'll probably keep this open. I'll put some sort of covering here. I'm not sure what this room can be used for, but it could be used for something for sure. Then we have this roof, which will access that roof. And then this tower also takes us up here, which will access our cliff, which I can't quite get up right now, but you get the idea. Oh, is this a... I might want to do something back there. That's kind of a little blemish that nobody's going to notice. And we appear to be... I was going to say stuck, but I found my way out. Okay. Well, it is starting to get dark out. We are running kind of low on resources. But I think what I want to do now is I want to go work on the roof area there, which means I'm gonna have to get some timbers and such. Okay. Okay, that should be good for now. We'll come back if we need more. So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna save the actual roof, meaning the slanted tile roof kind of thing, but I'm gonna work on this kind of stuff here. I know you're gonna have trouble seeing in just a minute, so let's see how much we can get done before we lose all visibility. And this might or might not be an actual roof, but for now I'll put these in. We might move these later. We might not. A little lag there. We're already out of planks. Great. Okay. Probably need a lot more then. I could get a few sconces going. I think sconces just require some iron. Let's get 3 or 4 of them. Okay, that's iron. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't have to be iron, it could be steel, but I'm not going to waste steel on that. Okay, so I'm going to do... I'll do 3 of them. Okay, and then... planks. Okay, I'm just going to wait for these to turn into planks. So bear with me for a second. In the meantime, while that's crafting, I guess let's think of some possible uses for this room. So the one room, let's see if I can get up here. Well, actually, I'm kind of curious what it's going to look like. That actually looks pretty good. I like the contrast between this tower, this thing. We're going to have a wood structure on top of that, so it's going to be really cool. I really need some sort of tall tower, like right here. Maybe I should be working on that before I do much else, because I think right in the back there, I don't know. I do need a taller tower somewhere. But I digress. Ooh, I can grab that. I always hate picking up those stones from the ground because they often leave you with those stupid treasure map things. Okay, so this can be like an outdoor banquet. This is just a tower. This room could be like a armory type place, or could be just some guy's room, really. One thing that this game doesn't do well, I would point out, is ooh, we're running low. I didn't realize we were running that low on space. Guess I'll have to do that. Okay, and I'll do 3 more of those. Okay, that should be good for future production. Let me kind of take a second here, because I think I do want a tall tower somewhere. And right here where I'm standing is kind of where I might want it, but well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe here I could put one. The thing is, again, this interior space is not going to be the most we don't need to defend it quite as aggressively. Okay, so if I put like a sconce, okay, let's put one up here. Come on, game. Almost had you. Okay, there we go. Okay, that, I know it's gonna look a little off, but it's probably what we want. Yeah. So, I can make it up pretty consistently there. Alright, so that's probably good. And should I put a sconce up here? Yeah. Oops. There we go. And then, I don't know. Is that even... Yeah, that's connected. Can I even... See if I can do this without killing myself. Oh, come on. I think I might need like a arch or something here. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, so if I... This is so hard to work with, this landscape. Once I build this connector, it'll be nice, but... Okay, I give up. I'm gonna go in the tunnel. I think the tunnel goes over to there. I haven't actually used the tunnel in a while. I don't even know if you can really see that well in the tunnel, but we do have a tunnel. A little subway system here. Just doing a little mining while I'm moving. Grab a few extra sandstones, you know. A few extra sticks. Pumpkin. Oh, and there's this one too. That's the secondary tunnel. Okay. Eat those pumpkins. Those are actually fairly filling. Although apparently they drain your stamina. That's... I don't know if that's just... Maybe I'm misinterpreting that, but looked like it drained my stamina there. Okay. So what I could do is I could do number 6, but I actually think I'm going to do 2 number 6s on this one here. Make a little elven bridge kind of thing. Okay. And then let me just get rid of that. And then I actually really think I want to go down there and put a wall in there, because people will see that. I'm not going to remove the column supporting it, though, because I don't want the tower to collapse. Not that it necessarily would, but just don't want to take the risk on something that truly doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. Okay, that one's on there. Okay, it looks good. Ow. Is that the right one? I think so. Can't quite reach it. Got rubber banded there pretty hard. Let's see if I can just go out here and come around. No, I cannot do that. Alright, I've got to do this the hard way. I'll go up to the top of the tower, and we'll build these planks first so I can get over here. Okay, so that's in there. And then I just kind of want to wedge myself right about there. Great. Okay, I'll try again. The sconces look nice. Starting to see how that's going to look. I guess I can put my last one down somewhere in here for now. Okay. I can't really see. Can I, oh, I have an idea. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, I could have just walked in that door. Okay. 2 and 4, and we'll put this back. Okay. Last thing, I probably want to do a couple of these. Let's see if I can get these placed here. Probably need something on below that. Okay. Looks, the game still thinks I'm flying, which is always fun. Okay. We're just gonna keep persevering through this. so we got that one. And I'll just do this rinse and repeat here. The game has a weird gravity algorithm that makes your character do crazy things like that. Just kind of gotta live with it. Alright, this one's gonna be a lot harder for me to get in there. Ow. Well, I could probably place that. Well, maybe not. Is that the right one? Oh man, I don't even know. Well, I got it eventually. I think I probably wasted a couple sticks over there, but that's okay. I'm sure this is the most fascinating part of my episode, by the way. Clearly. What if I just, okay. As long as it doesn't collapse the tower temporarily, I'll be okay. There's that one, and that one. And put this back. Okay, now we have a little under the stairs storage there. It's connected right into the mountain, so that's good. And that can close. This room is actually feeling pretty nice now, like it's pretty functional. Put a couple tables in here or something. This tower looks good, it feels good. And then we're over here, and then this looks good here. And then if I go back over here and go up this thing here, I feel like somebody could defend from over here, although the battlements are kind of weird for that. But more importantly, they could cross over to here. Could put battlements along this as well if I really wanted to get fancy. Like such. Basically out of sandstone now. But that's okay, because we're not... Yeah, that actually looks kind of good. So now we have a very easy way to get up to this level. And so we could build some stuff up here. I might put a farm or something up here, I'm not sure. But that's fairly secure. Nobody's going to be able to go over the mountains and get back here. I mean, somebody could, but in the game, I suppose. But in real life, that would not be an issue. What I want to do now is this. So, this one might be a little bit tricky. These stairs are always so tricky to place. Okay, now the real question is, do I want to do the clay walls, or do I want to try oh yeah, we have this clay paint, which could be fun. But anyway, let's or do we want to do these log walls? So let me try one of each. This one takes a log and a bunch of sticks, so it's kind of cheap actually. Okay. So try that, and then let's try a couple of these. Now I'm not going to have the clay for this on me, but let's just take a look and see how it looks. Can I at least kind of complete it? Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of an experiment. And let's go down here. This might be too hard for you guys to see on the stream, with the lighting being what it is, so I apologize. So my berries are ready. But let's go up to our little vantage point here. I might carve this out at some point. It's just not, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, you really cannot see that on the stream, I'm sure. I can barely see it on my computer. But it gives you an idea. I really have to say, I think the logs I like a little bit better. I don't know. I think I'm going to hold off on making that final decision. Actually. I think let's call it an episode, because it's been decently long episode. We got a lot done, and I'm running low on resources anyway. Kind of, I mean. It's dark out. Let's call it an episode. I will be back soon with another one. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.